Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from Minneapolis. McLaughlin now on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. I'm going to stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
Dorian Williams on the stop. This is the number 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They face second down and 7. In motion, it's Jefferson. Here comes the jet sweep. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll put Addison in motion. Now a run on first down. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Back to throw. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. First and 10. In motion, Lamb. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. 24-yard gain on the play. And the Broncos first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Linebacker Ivan Pace up to make that play. 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's 3rd and 2. Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Here's 3rd and 7. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
A give here to Wright. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Back on the ground and back to Wright. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. And this is going to work out for them. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. This drive will start on the ground. And a nice game, getting this to about the 23-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to have the 1st down, mark him at the 45, and move the chains.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play.
Just nowhere to go once he catches this ball. You see, he's doing everything in his power to make guys miss and break tackles. Think he ended up doing a little bit too much because he ends up going backwards.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That one into the hands of Jefferson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Blake Gillikin now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Head up. This is right. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They send the tight end in motion. He'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Now a 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. His kick is good. The Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. Now, faking the give. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So, big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll bring up 2nd down. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. They'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. And he's in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A throw on the move is caught.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Ole Miss. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 40.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Back to the air again on second and 10. A throw right side is intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Slot man in motion right. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. And it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Short pickup to the 38. Second down and 8. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
In motion, it's Jefferson. Back to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. In motion, it's Jefferson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up third down. Putting the tight end in motion. They'll throw here on third and short. He's got his man right side. It's complete. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. He'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They'll try the right side this time. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up third down.
It's the game of 7. Brings up third and 6.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. They'll send a tight end in motion. Following the penalty, he'll run it. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's to the outside, and he's got Jefferson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. They'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll be brought down. What will be the final act here in this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. Now a run, and it's their fullback with the count. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
I actually like the call, Mike. I think when you have a fullback that's capable of impacting situations like this, it's a nice change-up from more what we're used to seeing throughout the rest of the league.
Here's a run. He is in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Sly now for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Vikings will move out to a 14-7 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. As he throws there, it's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here, second and 10. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is third down. Quick throw taken in. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. He'll drop to throw. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it. Those are the places on the field where the defense wants to come up with the big plays, and that was one. Down deep, get to the quarterback, knock it out, and come up with the recovery.
Mike, this is one of those times where I think for a quarterback, they get caught in between. Do I want to be a runner and take it in myself? Do I have time to let my wide receivers develop in the end zone? I think he holds on to it just a little too long. The defense pokes it free and creates a huge turnover.
Down the sideline, past the 40. And he is gone. 84 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. He'll tuck it and take off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
On the give, it's Wright. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll lead to a second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Tight end on the move left. Back to the air once more on second down. Got it into the hands of Mims.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
It's first down, and they'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll put Addison in motion. So second down, and they'll run it. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing in and dropping him for a loss.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. Oh, looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And this will stay a 2-possession game. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Now he takes off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's 1st and 10. To the left side, caught by Lamb. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
McPherson now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos draw closer here. It's 21-14. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Here's the toss as they look to run, and he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They'll throw out of the gun. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. Up the middle they go. Marked down at the 6. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. Here comes 2nd down. Going up top. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. One final play. He'll try and get there on the ground. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll take a shot with Mims. So a win here for the Vikings. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.